taking off the old self. Man, how many know this is something we got? And if you're like me, it's like, man, this is almost like a daily thing. I gotta take off the old self. That's how Brian used to be. It says we're gonna do what? We're gonna put on the new self. They'll say things like, well, nobody's perfect. We shouldn't judge each other. Everyone is a sinner. And yes, I blew it, but everybody blows it. What that is excuse making because you still like your sin nature, and we don't want to take off the old self. We don't shift blame. We don't excuse our sinful behavior by pointing to somebody else's sinful behavior. That is immature thinking. This is what little kids do. Mature thinking is, I blew it. I have no excuse before God. I repent. I'm asking for forgiveness, and I want to grow in this area. I'm not going to point out, feel like, yeah, I'm a sinner, but he's worse. We don't just wallow in our sin. We take off the old self and we put on the new self. This is from the Proverbs. A soft answer turns away wrath. You know what that means? That means we need to be people who calm things down, not ratchet it up. So we need to take off these things. How about this one? Patience. Ooh. How about this one? Ooh, forgiving. Wow. People get forgiveness mixed up. People think that forgiveness means reconciliation. And forgiveness and reconciliation are not the same thing. Forgiveness means I don't expect you to pay me back for what you did. But that doesn't necessarily mean that our relationship is restored. They hold on to unforgiveness because they think that if they were to forgive the person, that means that they have to trust them again, that they have to be reconciled to them again, and that they're letting them off the hook. Here's the thing, you're holding on to unforgiveness. That's the old self, right? You're holding on to unforgiveness, thinking you're punishing them. You're not doing anything. The only person you're punishing is you. So forgiveness says, you know what? I don't need you to pay me back. I forgive you. I don't expect repayment. But watch this. Don't come asking me to loan you money again. So we need to be quick to forgive. We need to be quick to forgive. How about this one? Love, peace, and then this one's so huge, thankful. Listen, if you don't have any other blessing, we should all be grateful that we've been saved through Jesus Christ and heaven is our home. If we don't have anything else, we should all just live our lives in perpetual gratitude for that, if nothing else. And this is the lifestyle of the believer, of the new self. I'm living my life for your glory. And whatever I do, whatever I say, I'm representing you, Jesus, at all times. And perhaps the truest test of our default setting is how we live our lives when no one is looking.